you for joining us today. Please stand for our national anthem.
Oh, say, can you see by the dawn's early light what so proudly we hailed at the twilight's last gleaming, whose broad stripes and bright stars through the perilous fight o'er the ramparts we watched were so gallantly streaming, and the rockets red glare, the bombs bursting in air, gave proof through the night that our flag was still there. Oh, say, does that star-spangled banner yet wave o'er the land of the free and the home of the brave?
Thank you to Beth Singer and the Perry High School Buccaneers for singing the national anthem for us today. Welcome to our first annual Military Commitment Day. Thank you to the students, families, recruiters, community members, board members, and Perry representatives who are able to join us in the Goodwin Theater today. Today we are here to recognize and thank 5 of our 2017 Perry High School graduates who have made the commitment to serve the United States of America through the armed forces. At this time, I'd like to introduce our 5 young men on stage. Please stand as your name is called. Matthew Collins. Colin Hagan. Terry Koyman. Colin Reichman. And Aiden Walker. You may be seated. Thank you for the commitment you have made to serve and protect this great country of the United States of America. Joining them on stage from the United States Army and representing West Point as well, Mr. Ed Hazel. Mr. Ed Hazel is also a Perry High School graduate and is our most recent West Point grad from Perry High School. Also joining us from the United States Marine Corps, Staff Sergeant Hirschberger. Gentlemen, as your principal, I am proud and thankful that the 5 of you have made the commitment to serve our country. Many times, all of us in attendance can probably take for granted the freedoms and opportunities that we have in our great country. Today is a time to contemplate and show our appreciation for our 2017 graduates who have made the most important decision to serve this country. I'd like to remind all of us of the words of Charles M. Province. It is the soldier, not the minister, who has given us freedom of religion. It is the soldier, not the reporter, who has given us freedom of the press. It is the soldier, not the poet, who has given us freedom of speech. It is the soldier, not the campus organizer, who has given us freedom to protest. It is the soldier, not the lawyer, who has given us the right to a fair trial. It is the soldier, not the politician, who has given us the right to vote. It is the soldier who salutes the flag, who serves beneath the flag, and whose coffin is draped by the flag, who allows the protester to burn the flag. To show our appreciation as a school, we'd like to present to each of our young men a certificate and provide them an opportunity to share a few words. We will start with Mr. Matthew Collins, who will serve in the United States Marine Corps.
I'd like to thank my friends and my family for always being there for me. I'd like to thank the school for giving me this opportunity and raising me, basically. And I'd also like to thank Coach Gardina for always pushing me to be a better person and just get better every day. Thank you.
Next, Mr. Colin Hagan, who will serve in the United States Army.
I'd like to thank my friends, my family, everyone that came out here today. This is something I've always wanted to do when I was a kid, and I look very fortunate to this in my life. Thank you.
Next, Mr. Terry Koyman, who will serve in the United States Marine Corps.
I just want to thank my friends and family for supporting me through this time, and I'm very thankful for the opportunity to serve my country. Thank you.
Next, Mr. Colin Reichman, who has accepted an appointment to the United States Military Academy at West Point.
First off, I'd like to thank my school system and my community for the opportunities that they've given all of us. And most importantly, I'd like to thank my family and friends who stuck with me for the last 17 years through this process. So I look forward to repaying you all my service. Thank you.
Next, Mr. Aiden Walker, who will serve in the United States Army.
I'd like to thank my family, the police department, Officer O'Malley, and the school for setting up the course that I took to get to where I am now, and I'm looking forward to serving.
Gentlemen, thank you for sharing some words with us today. Today we have invited one of our Perry High School teachers, who is also a veteran, to share some words with our young men and those in attendance. Introducing Chief Warrant Officer 3, David Cahoon. He spent from 1988 to 2009 serving in the United States Army as a UH-60 Black Hawk helicopter pilot, where he totaled 2,350 flight hours, with 297 being combat flight hours. He also served as an aviation flight safety officer. He was qualified in night vision goggle, mountain, jungle, desert, snow, and naval landings, in addition to the MEDVAC search and rescue team and VIP special unit. Here at Perry High School, he has spent 23 years as a high school math teacher, where he has coached football, basketball, golf, and baseball. He has been married to his wonderful wife, Kim, for 28 years and has 4 children and 2 dogs. Mr. David Cahoon.
That makes me sound important, but I'm really not. I know each and every one of you guys, and I'm very honored to be able to send you off. I hope this works. There we go. Congratulations. I want to shake each and one of your hands. You're about to embark on a journey that's going to make you a better man, a better soldier, and a better citizen. And I know you're going to make us proud. Hard work pays off. You know it, because each one of you either I've coached or it's been in my classroom. And I've seen the hard work you guys have all put in. Now the hard work's just beginning. I mean, you've got all kinds of things going on in your life right now that you've set up so you can get to this point. Congratulations, it's wonderful, but now you're really going to put in the hard work, and it's going to be special to see what you guys are going to do. Military occupational specialty. You don't know your occupational specialty yet because you're going to West Point, okay? Do you know what yours is? MP, okay. Aiden, MP? Same thing. Very good. Colin? Infantry, excellent. Cool. Tank driver, ho ho. All right. So those things you're going to be doing. But you know what? There's other things you're going to be doing besides that too. Okay? You're going to be leading soldiers. You're going to be listening to your superiors. There's all kinds of things embedded in what you do that you will do as you're serving. So don't think you're just doing that one thing. There's so many other things that are going to be there for you. Too far on that one. Protect and serve. Your main goal is going to be to protect and serve. That's what you're going to do. Okay? FaceTime and text. That's on time. FaceTiming and text. Make sure you keep in contact with your family and friends, because you're going to be very, very busy. But keep in contact with them. Okay? That's not good. Two-way street. The military is a two-way street. What I mean by that, because I've learned from that, is not only are they asking a lot of things from you, but you can, thank you, you can get a lot of things out of the military. In other words, you're getting skills. You're getting all kinds of things that could help you in your future. Take advantage of those things that the military is going to give you. Anybody who's been in the service knows that they are willing to provide so many skills for you. Take advantage of it. Okay? Try it back again. Balance. Oh, very difficult. Because when you have a family, and right now you don't, you're young, you got all kinds of things going on. But when you have a family, it's going to be very difficult to balance those things. Take time out to make sure you balance your life. Okay? That's a little annoying. Acronyms. You are going to be introduced to acronym upon acronym upon acronym. Okay? Sometimes you're not even going to know what they're meaning. But I have one acronym for you as I send you off. It's called JJ Did Taiwan. Okay? What this is 14 leadership traits. 14 leadership traits that you are going to be indoctrinated into. And as you look at these and you think about them, no one of them can be separated from the other. If one slacks off, the others will come down also. But as you build one up, the rest build up. And so you will be very familiar with these really soon. First one's justice. Do what's right and do search for the truth in things. Okay? Second thing, judgment. You're not going to have all the answers and all the information. You've got to make your best judgment based on what it is that is inside you. Judgment is sometimes very difficult. Dependability. Your unit will depend on you 100%. Do not let your unit down. Do not let your branch down. Do not let your country down. Dependability. Initiative. Take the initiative to step out and go do things. Don't wait for things to happen. Take the initiative. You've already done that. I see it already in what I know about you guys and what you've done already. Decisiveness. You make a decision, go with it. No backtracking, go with it. Okay? Tact. A lot of us in today's world don't use tact very well. You're going to have tact in the military. You're going to want to say things, but you've got to do it in a way that's not offensive, but gets the point across. It's an art. You got to learn it. Okay? Integrity. I'm going to have a story about integrity. But integrity is doing the right thing even when no one's looking. You always do the right thing. Okay, here's my story. We are on a mission to take drug enforcement agency officers around Panama, because you guys know my stories about Panama, but we're going to each house of Manuel Noriega after we caught him. We're going to every house. We're looking for things to incriminate him, whether it's drugs, whether it's whatever it is. Well, we're in this house, I come across a box, a literal box this large, this high, full of $100 bills. Now you know what's going through my mind. All I got to do is pocket a little bit, and I'm telling you what, no one will know. And it probably would cross everyone's mind. Integrity means you're going to do the right thing. So I said, no, we cannot do that. We got to buckle this thing up, make sure we lock it up because the temptation's too strong. And so we did. But I'm telling you, that temptation crossed my mind. Have integrity in what you're doing. Endurance. There's going to be times when you say, this is so difficult. The things that I'm going through, you've got to press on. You got to have endurance. Bearing. One thing that we have to have as military people is bearing, to keep control under all circumstances. Very difficult. Keep your military bearing. Unselfishness. You're not doing this for yourself, gentlemen. You're doing this for your country. You're doing this for your family. You're doing it for your unit. Be unselfish. Courage. Courage, you don't know how much courage you have until you're faced in a certain situation. Well, you're going to be built on learning more and more courage. Have courage to face what you need to face. Knowledge, another story about knowledge. I graduated flight school November 27, 1988. I got orders to go to Panama, okay? I'm thinking, do we even have anybody in Panama? I didn't even know if we did. I get sent down there December 5th, in process. Hey, we're gonna do nothing with you until the new year. Just chill out and relax. Well, December 19th, the war started down in Panama. I was fresh out of flight school. My first flight, it was combat out of flight school. Never even got introduced into my unit. I'm flying combat. Now, why did I say that under knowledge? I better have learned the things that I needed to learn to go do that job and that mission. And so, when they're training you, take it serious. It's serious training. Loyalty. You need to be loyal. Loyal to your unit, loyal to your branch, loyal to your country. Okay? Last thing, enthusiasm. Do everything you do and be the most positive person as you're doing it. And people will gravitate around you because you are so positive. Okay? Why did you decide to serve? This is my last thing for you. I believe there's many, many reasons why you did. But I know you guys, because I've coached you, I had you in class. One of the things I think ultimately is, you want to see, do I make the grade? Can I challenge myself to go above and beyond what I've already done and to be a bigger part of something that's bigger than myself? And that's awesome. You're challenging yourself and you're serving your country at the same time. Congratulations, guys. Last thing. Maybe. Maybe not. There it is. Okay. I wish you Godspeed and protection as you start on your journey. It's an honor to salute you as you serve your country proudly. Congratulations.
To me, the military meant a lot of opportunity. And if you had to say, what's the greatest thing I got out of the military will challenge you to go beyond what you think you are or what you can do. It helps you become the grandest version of the greatest vision of what you want to become. And they will take you far beyond what you can ever imagine you can do.
Serving is stepping up. It's doing what you need to do and taking care of business, because otherwise the freedoms that we accept aren't going to be there.
Being in the military meant to me being a part of something that was bigger. I was able to learn leadership skills, learn camaraderie, learn how to work with others, and experience things that I never could have experienced unless I traveled and met the people I did in the military.
You know, I was, what was I? 18. It was the idea of being in the Navy and being able to travel was very exciting. And it wasn't really until many years later that I realized how much pride I developed in the fact that I had done something for my country, gave back.
We have freedoms here that rarely any other countries have. And so I think that protecting our country and what we have is vitally important. Freedom is not free, and we have to protect it. And so to me, serving the country is an admirable.
I don't know much about the Army or the Air Force or any of the groups, but I do know that they help protect our country.
Thank you for your service.
Thank you for your service.
Thank you for your service.
Thanks for your service.
Thank you for your service.
Thank you for your service.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you. Thank you. Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you for your service.
what an incredible commitment our young men have made to serve our country. We are so thankful. We hope today is a way to celebrate the United States of America, celebrate these young men, and really show our appreciation for everything that they've done and that they're going to do through their service. We cannot thank you enough. Let's give them one last round of applause. Quick announcements. The Vietnam Memorial Moving Wall will be on our Perry campus September 20th through the 25th. Also, as many of you probably saw walking in, we do now have a Military Wall of Honor. That is open throughout the day. Visitors can check in at the office and come view that at any point. I'd like to thank Mr. Nedzwicki and the community members that worked to make that wall possible. Also, we do have a light cookie reception outside for those in attendance. And this concludes our event. We ask that our young men and then our families and friends come up on stage for some photos. Once again, thank you so much and have a great day.